new country, even surrounded by millions, you can still feel far from home. But what if home was just one connection away? African Abroad Date, where Africans in the USA find real African love, shared values, shared roots, shared stories. Because sometimes you don't just want a partner. You want someone who feels like home.
Hello, guys. Happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of A Letter from the Heart, coming to you from African Abroad Date. My name is Michelle D. I am your host today. Guys, all right, my co-host is going to be joining in a little bit because, of course, as you know, I do not do this alone. We have an incredible show for you today, so please fasten your seatbelt. Don't go anywhere. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe or follow and share and drop a comment so that I personally can welcome you. Okay. Guys, we have an amazing show for you. Have you heard of the Danish deception? You know, I grew up reading a lot of romance. You read all these books and you dream of finding yourself one day living the dreams with a charming prince, tall, handsome, rich, sweeping you off your feet, and you just build all these fantasies until you grow up, you get your heart broken again and again and again, and you come to the realization that there is no such a thing as picture perfect when it comes to relationship. So today we're going to introduce the show with the story of Onyenke. You may have heard of it, but before we do it, let me welcome. I see some people in the studio already. Guys, in the comment section, I see that Zenab is here, Comfort is here. I saw Netizen Global a moment ago. Mercy, Zenab. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Guys, please like and share. The things that we discuss here are real stories happening every day. We just happen to find time on Sunday afternoon to just come bring these stories to the table and talk about it. But let's get back to the romance story. I'm going to have you listening to the summary of this. This is a young lady who on vacation meets this wonderful man, blue-eyed, tall, handsome, rich, royalty from Denmark. And she thinks that she has found her better half. And this guy proposed to her. She get married to him just to wake up one morning to realize that all of this was nothing but fallacy. Guys, I'm going to put the story on the screen and so that...
And on vacation, tall, blonde, blue-eyed, charming. Imagine meeting the perfect man on vacation, tall, blonde, blue-eyed, charming, and claiming he comes from Danish royalty. That's exactly how Onyeka's fairy tale began. Trips to Monaco, luxury hotels, private dinners. He made her feel chosen, special, safe. But slowly the truth unraveled. He started asking for small loans, then bigger ones. Tens of thousands of dollars vanished, and not just from her. Friends, family, even a close friend who lost nearly $300,000. Why? Because behind the fairy tale prince was a man, battling a hidden gambling addiction, mounting debt, and a trail of lies about wealth, status, and success. The Olympic titles, fake. The royal family, fake. The money he spent, hers. In the end, she filed for divorce and exposed the entire deception to warn others. Love can cross borders, but so can scams. What do you think? Was this love, manipulation, or a warning we all need to hear? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you learned something, and subscribe to Love Across Borders for more real stories, global dating truths, and relationship conversations that matter.
All right, guys, welcome back in the studio. Miss Elise, CB, and Luke. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Coach Michelle. Happy Sunday, Luke. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Thank you. Hi, Luke. Hi, CB. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Happy Sunday, man. Happy
Oh,
Sunday, Mr. Liz. Happy Sunday, CB. CB!
I
CB
cannot see
withdraw
CB.
now.
Where is she?
CB withdraw now, CB.
Look, why did
Yes,
you shout
CB.
CB like
Withdraw.
that?
Arsenal draw. We not lose. Oh. Arsenal draw,
Hi,
CB. We not lose.
It's
Oh.
CB.
a win, no. A win is a win, yay!
who won? And
You
Hi.
what?
not win. Oh. CB, you not win. Oh. CB, you draw. You get luck. Oh.
And now I said
With
a
your
win
red
is
card.
a win.
Oh.
At least we didn't lose that. Red card. Oh
Nah,
my
nah,
God, who
lie. Nah,
did
lie.
that?
Just to get red card, just score now. Ah, CB, why? CB, why?
Sorry, talking about soccer.
Okay,
I'm like, what are we
I
talking
don't know. This is a love show.
about?
Bonsoir,
Oh,
madame. Ça va? These are the only
bonsoir,
one
ça
I
va? Happy
understand.
Sunday. Guys, have you heard of that story? The Denmark is all over YouTube, it's all over TikTok. The Denmark deception. And when stories like this happen, it's easy to say that how could she fall for that? You can always say that until it happens to you. And you look at this young lady, she doesn't seem like she's dumb. She's intelligent. She is beautiful. She is, just to tell you that this can happen to anyone. Have you all heard it?
I heard it sometime. I heard it sometime when Uncle Beno was discussing it on his show, but I didn't take note of it.
Okay. Yes. So this is a young lady. She at some point she was a contestant at the. I have a picture of her here at the Bachelor. It's a show in America, the Bachelor star. So she's kind of like a celebrity, at certain level. And she goes on vacation and she meets this tall guy. You know, she meets him and then it just sweep her off her feet. Luxury hotel, expensive vacations, five-star diners, and she is just living the dream. But before she knows it, and he also introduced himself as Olympic medalist and royalty. He said he's a prince. So of course, she knows he's rich. He has everything going for him. Then he started renting. He started borrowing money from her. See, be talking about lending money to a significant other. So he started like with small sums. Like he will come to her and say that, there's this business deal that I'm investing in or that I invested in, and my container got stuck or something. Like what for how do you call it in Nigeria? 409. All the things that they will come and tell you. They're like, my money is pending somewhere. Would you please lend me $10,000? And before you know it, he has gotten a total of like $300,000, not just from her, but from her family, from her friends. And that's when she started doing her homework. Speaking of homework, Miss Elise you have always mentioned about doing your homework, your due diligence here. So she then started doing her homework just to find out that this guy was just a nobody, a gambler, addicted to gambling, in debt, and she had just got scammed. So this is my first question that I want to ask to you guys. If you have followed the story, were there some red flags that she could have caught sooner, Miss Elise? All right. Are you guys here?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm here.
Do you think that there were
Yes,
some that
ma'am.
there were some red flags that this lady could have caught sooner before losing all that money?
Um, I don't know. In this case, it feels like Am I speaking or is someone else speaking?
Yeah, we hear you. You can, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is how I'm going to put it. I think the guy is a con artist,
It is
a con man.
very good at it
Because
for that matter. But the thing is that this is a woman
yes,
falling
because
for it, and anyone can fall for it. But
yes,
could this been prevented?
he's pretty smart. You know how they run. I mean, you know how they behave. They have this thing where you actually think it's your idea, but it's their idea. And then, in order to make it convincing, they'll spend on you. Because I mean, if you spend, for example, if you spend $10,000 on me, and you're telling me that you have a pending money, you have pending 100K, and you need me to help you out. Of course, I've seen you spend $10 to $20. I should know that I can, make do with that 10K and help you. I don't know. I think me and Miss Elise, we mentioned this in the last one of our shows, where I said, do not lend money you cannot let go.
You spoke,
Always give
yes.
us what you can let go. Yes, always give us what you can let go. Because if you give out what you can't let go, oh my God, you're not going to recover from it. I mean, I'm not just talking about financially. It will mess with your head. It will mess with your head, because even when you recover, you'll be like, oh, I lost this amount of money. How could I be so, dumb or stupid? So as much as I want to, I don't know, as much as I feel like she fell for this scam, I won't blame her 100%.
You wouldn't
Looking at
blame
the
her.
society, yes, because the society now, they're very big on support your man, build with your man. So
Oh,
that's
remember, CB, we talked about this, that video, the snob bunny, that guy who commented in that video said that the reason why our brothers are going to the snob bunnies is because we don't support them. It's because we just want the finished
yes,
product. Because the snob bunny will build with you. She will actually invest her money into your project. So how do you navigate this thing? Because on one hand, they're telling you that you're losing this man because you're not supporting him.
because
On
you're
the
not
other hand,
supportive.
they're telling
Yes.
you that you have over supported and you got scammed. How do we get
Mm-hmm.
safe in this
So
nation?
I kind of feel like there should be a balance, okay? If you want to support with what you can let go. I say this all the time. If you know that when you if you give someone $10,000, you're not going to feel it. That's okay. That's fine. It's not going to feel like a scam. But when you give out, for example, your savings, or you take a loan, because my gender, we can do it. When we are in love, we can even sell our father's property just to make the
Hmm.
man happy. Not me, shall. I too like money, and my eye, they sharp. No, no, not me.
Please stop saying
So,
that. You might scare your future husband away.
okay, dear future husband, honey, you know what? I'm just going to sell my father's land and make sure you use it to invest in your business. And then when you're up there, we can spend the money together. Coach Michelle, why did you make me say that? So what I'm saying is, at what point do we know that we are no longer supporting and we're being scammed? Let's draw the line. Let's try. Oh my
That's a
God.
that's
I
a
feel
good
I feel I feel
question.
sorry for her, because at this point, she's never going to trust any man again. And if the man
Yes.
genuinely needs help, she's going to be like, you know what, I've been down this road before. I'm not going there
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I'm not helping
Mm-hmm.
you with anything. Be the man. That's why I say, when people are saying some certain things, don't be so quick to judge. There's a reason why people are acting the way they are acting. Experience will change you. Okay, experience will change you. Your encounter with any human being, not just relationship, can change the way you do things. If you're the type that trusts easily, you find out that you now have serious trust issues because you're traumatized from your past um, relationship with the person in question. So I don't blame her. When we are preaching, oh, support your man, build with a man. In fact, I think this
Mm-hmm.
recently there's a lot of build with your man,
Yes.
so that in the future he's going to respect you, so that in the future when you're talking and when he's talking, you can say a word and he would listen, or you have a place in a special place in his heart. No, I don't care, honey. We all have our jobs. You are to go out there, work and provide. That's your responsibility. I cannot move pregnancy and childbirth to you, so do not move paying the bills to me. I'm just there to support. And I think the red flags were there, but maybe, sorry, sis, they pick me. Because you guys are the kind of people that cannot say
as hot
no.
as she is.
People who cannot say no without feeling guilty. I learned, Coach Michelle, I think I've said this on the show before. That was 2024. That was when I learned how to say no without feeling guilty.
Yes.
I don't stutter. When I say no, I say my no in capital letters and I leave it there. I don't do, let me see what I can do. Or I don't go giving you false hope. I just say no and that's it. And then if I have at that moment, I give what I can spare. But I say no without feeling bad. So if you want to judge me or you start feeling entitled, I'm sorry, you're just hurting yourself, because me, I have said no and I have moved on. But that doesn't mean that if I have next time I can't help. So I say this all the time. And when it comes to money can make even some friends not speak to each other again. Even with friends, I don't do it. I don't borrow money. I give you what I can let go. I will never.
Sibi, wait one moment. We have a new person in the house, Mohammed Lajay, watching from Syria.
Okay.
Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe and thank you for your comment. Thank you so much. All right, go ahead, Sibi. You were saying that don't give what you cannot afford to lose. And sorry if anyone comes into your life with an entitled mentality.
Yeah, sorry for you. And let me just quickly say this. Allow the man to be a man. Look, I don't care how much you support a man. There's this feeling that they are not in charge. Men always want to be in charge. Let them be in charge.
And they love that.
Let them be in charge. Let them be the head. Let's bring back the caveman mentality. Let him be the provider and the protector. Which one is I'm a strong, independent? Dear future husband, I'm not strong. I'm not a strong woman. I'm a soft girl. I want to dwell in my feminine energy. I want to stay there. I'm not a strong woman. Please remove my number from that WhatsApp group. I'm not a strong man. I don't want to be strong. Like independent, yes, but strong, honey, I do not want to be strong. I'm okay the way I am. Thank you, Coach Michelle.
All right, Mr. Liz, let's hear from you. What are the lessons that you think all of us can draw from this story? Like I said in the beginning, this could happen to anyone. But if you set yourself some boundaries, some guidelines, maybe you'll never fall for it.
But there's no lesson to learn here beside don't be a mumu. When I tell people that you people do juju, you people say it's a lie. This man has taken all her family and did juju on them and took all their money. How do you think all these scammers do when they meet people online and they just talk to you, give them money without thinking? She borrowed the first money, she did not pay back, she gave him the second one. He borrowed from her family, did not pay back, borrowed from the next family member. So they were not communicating between them to know that the man is scamming them. This is pure juju now. This is Oyibo juju. Now people will believe that juju exists. People think that only Africans do juju. Oyibo can do juju for you. You will not even know when you sell everything and give them. People should be joking. People think that juju was only in Africa. Juju is everywhere.
Thank you, Luke. Luke just donated 1,000 naira. Thank you.
This man just used juju and scam all of them, and that's it. So I would say have a prayerful life. Don't help any man. Don't borrow shishi.
Miss Elise, don't help any man.
Don't help any man. I say it every day. People say it's not true. Keep helping. Because when you see it on TV, on Facebook, you think it's other people's story. Very soon we'll read your story. Keep Keep
Mr.
helping.
Reese, when you say any man, does that mean a woman shouldn't help her husband?
My dear, you don't help your husband. You pray for him and empower him to be a husband. You don't help him. You help him, he become lazy. You carry everything on your head. You get older. You look like his mother when he's looking all fresh. They play. Don't play. Oh. Even when you have it, say, baby, we don't have it. What are we going to do? Let him go and look for his friends. Let him go and look for his relative and borrow money and come and be a man in his own house. Don't say, I'll cover his shame. You will cover it until you cover no more. That shame go shame you. Don't do. Oh. If you want, don't listen to
Mr. Lee,
advice. Be doing my husband covering. You will see when.
Mr. Lee,
Mhm.
okay, how about this one? Can you help him draw a business plan or even maybe connect him
I will help him draw the
to a
business
very
plan
good
and give
job?
it to him. I will even connect him to a business specialist that they will help him connect.
All right,
Because
Mr.
there are some men that when you show them that you
Lisa.
too know, they lose their masculine, that they lose their manhood. They will feel intimidated. They feel like this woman, she's no longer on my level. They'll feel like I'm not up. This woman is more than me. They start feeling little. So connect him to somebody that can help him become what you want him to be. Push him, but don't help him. Oh, you help man, you will help him till Jesus come back. Anyway, what you cannot do to the end, don't start it. This girl na just original mumu plus juju, small juju, oyibo juju wey they do for her head small, and they did for the family members. They never see anything. So as I am like that, my sister will bring a man. He will borrow money from my sister. She will tell me he has not refunded. He come and borrow from me. For what will make me borrow money to a man that is dating my sister? Dating. Not be saying don't marry. Okay, even if he marry, what's my problem with the man? He doesn't have relatives. All his Oyibo relative, all his ancestors, uncle of uncle, all their village people don't die. Oyibo wey we suppose go take from them, bring home. Now we they give them. You people are messing up this thing. Oh. This is madness, Coach Michelle. So a whole family, they'll be borrowing money to Oyibo with no contract, nothing, because he's white. Welcome
No,
to the
it wasn't
club.
that. It was
Because
because
of
he's
the
a
color of his
prince.
skin.
No,
Eh,
because he's the prince.
which
It's
prince? Have you ever seen any
royalty.
prince borrowing money? Have you ever heard that Larry
I
borrow
don't
money from
tire.
this thing? Eh? Have you
Megan.
ever had a prince borrowing money? So somebody
Did
is a
Larry
prince, you are the
borrow
one
money
paying
from
hotel.
Megan?
So I don't know, some women, so you go pay hotel for man to knock you. Knocking free, hotel free.
Ew.
That's why she free rich. My dear, I'm not doing no. I'm
I'm
not doing.
wondering though. I'm wondering like when you like this guy is probably very smart. It's very
No, my dear,
smart.
this man don't use juju, it's not
Like
smartness.
to put the whole family in his bag like
My
that.
dear is juju. Coach Michelle, you don't know juju.
It's
You both know juju.
Juju. Pronounce it well. Juju.
My dear,
Not Juju.
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 They don't use
Juju.
juju.
It's Juju.
They don't use
Juju, you go on
juju.
now. Is it
My dear, juju wey they don't use
Juju?
for this family, na the big brother. This man should be in a society.
You start say this man no go Ayelala.
My dear, the man,
Ayelala, the thing
when
wey
he
dey
put his hand, they
say.
play strong. The man waka for them. Say, I go show na pepper. Na this one one come chop me. I go chop. He chop them finish. See, Coach Michelle, anything you cannot explain naturally is spiritual. This man don't use juju for them. Juju. And the thing work. So we thank God for him. At least where he went to, those people, power to them, they are doing well. So it's good now. People think that only black men they put woman for bottle. Only black men they put family for bottle. You have seen it, Abi. People should not see it too. This is an example. When I tell people that you both get juju, and I think they lie. Oh yeah, this is it now. Explain it now. Let's hear.
Well,
See, okay, let's look at
as prayerful as I
mhm.
know that because I mean this woman she's a Nigerian
My
American.
dear, she's not
As
prayerful. Number one, she was already fornicating and before marriage. How can a fornicator God answer prayer of a fornicator?
no, I mean family.
All their
I'm not
families,
saying
nobody
like
know God. To tell you that her family, they just go to church for tradition. They don't know God. Because
hi AJ.
if they knew God, one person will have a revelation that this man don't put them for juju. All of them, they're just church
Mr. Nick,
goers.
they go to church to take selfies. That's
Ehen. And
Well,
also, I also mark that they went to church. Like every Sunday, it's a tradition. My dear, it's a traditional thing. Every Sunday, they must go to church and sit down. And then some of them have deacon, some of them are reverend, some of them, all those positions, they have to go and fill it out on Sunday. They're not Christian, Coach Michelle. If they were in the spirit, God will reveal something to them. Even her mother is not prayerful. Nobody in her family, all of them, they're agents that are working for the devil.
No, I mean we don't
Sometimes
know
your
that. My
instinct
thing
can
is
even
that
save you.
if you're dating like Prince, is that Larry or Harry? If you're dating him, and are you really gonna get married without being introduced to his family? And if you're being introduced to royalty, you will know. I'm like, how did they get to the point of getting married without her being introduced to that royal family?
How did she even get married and we don't know that she married a royal prince? How? Coach Michelle, today that this man, he don't use juju for their hand. See, he put all of them inside bottle. You can't explain this otherwise. There is no way you date somebody who will not go and do investigation to know where the person is coming from and everything, especially from a royal home. We would have seen it on Facebook and everything. Since this girl, she loves to show herself as Kilo Day. My dear, see, this one na pure white magic, and it has happened. That's it. When I think say black, they do magic. When I never see Big Brother. Now Big Brother be this one. I
Wow.
greet the boy. Me, I respect the boy. The boy don't work out for them. I say kudos. Good job. He has done well. The brotherhood are proud of him. Because this woman, they like to marry Oyibo to go and collect money, collect. This one, Oyibo don't do one thing, one strong thing. They will start respecting Oyibo. Now that their eye go open before they meet one Oyibo, they'll do proper investigation. They will do better. It's good. It's a good lesson to all these black girls that want Oyibo men and are ready to sacrifice their family for the Oyibo. Good job. Because we say that's the only lesson we can get. Get receive sense and be prayerful. Those are the two lessons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I want to add is that because it get very, I know you said here at the beginning that don't help any man. I don't necessarily agree with that, especially because things happen. You could be married to that wonderful man and he loses his job and goes like months without finding a job, and you find yourself paying all the bills. This is you helping him, right? Because you're not going to allow like your family to be thrown in the street. But now for a young lady still navigating the dating scene, how do you set those boundaries knowing that this is how much I can give or I cannot go over this? And I have done a video in the past talking about this. I have called it, this is me, Michelle, coming up with something. I've called this the 80-20 rule, saying that do never, as a woman, because it's not our place to provide in a relationship. It is not our place. I know the 21st century has produced like strong and independent women. And because of that, sometimes we find ourselves doing things not in the proper order. And that's why you see in relationship will be the one like providing, giving the money, and then they will be telling us stories. No, don't do that. The 80-20 simply says that before you give him $20, be sure that this man has invested at least $80 toward the relationship. That creates that balance, because I'm not going to tell you that be the one who always receive, don't ever give back. My sister CB said here the other time that yes, if you give me like 500k naira, I could like buy you something worth like 50k naira just to show you that I see you, I appreciate you, and thank you for everything that you do. So you have to put that balance there. Anytime a man comes to you, like you start dating, and you know that he has invested. I'm so sorry to making this so transactional, but you have to kind of have a framework, a frame that you can kind of like set yourself up for success in any relationship that you find yourself in. If someone comes in and tell you that, please, I need $100, and you know that you have met this guy like maybe 6 months ago and he has only invested $20 toward your relationship, that should be a red flag. That is a red flag. Guys, I'm going to tell you a story. When I was still dating, there was this guy. We started talking, right? Like less than a month into a relationship. The only thing that this guy had done for me was to cook for me, right? Like the first time I went to his house, he had cooked and I ate. That was the only thing the guy has done throughout the relationship. And like 2 weeks later, he calls me And we were still talking. There was nothing apart from talking and getting to know each other. And like 2 weeks into the relationship, he calls me and he says, my car just got collected by the car company because I failed to pay for my car notes. Right? And it was the way he didn't like explicitly ask me for money, but the way he was talking, I could kind of sense that it was leading toward the direction of asking me if I could help. Right? Guys, that was my red flag. I was so young, I was still in my 20s, and I was like, so that alarm just went off in my spirit. Like, this is not right. It was very handsome guy. I'm telling you, very handsome, and maybe we could have been a thing, but that was the turn off for me, because I was like, if you really value me, you wouldn't call me to tell me that you couldn't make your car note payment. You're not going to call me and say that to me. You're going to call your friend, your male friend, and tell him, because you'll be embarrassed to call me and tell me that, hey, they collected my car. I've had a lot of difficulties lately. My finances are not on point, and just rumbling all those things just so that I could assist you. I mean, I knew that that's where the conversation was leading, and that was up for me. Because of that, we didn't continue. I just knew that this guy didn't love me. He didn't even like me, because I don't know you like that yet. Why would you tell me that? So these are the things that we need to look for in a relationship. Any man who hasn't invested enough toward that relationship and who start telling you stories, that should be a big red flag.
But Michelle, you're saying 20%. You're so nice. Me, I say 10%.
Don't give more than 10% of what he has given to you.
10%. That if a man give you $1,000 as gift, you give him 100. The gift should not
Coach
exceed
Michelle.
10%. And you don't even have to give. You just have to pray for him and encourage him. Word of wisdom, word of encouragement, prayer points, and that's it.
Mr. Liz,
And
the guy is somebody's child. What do you mean?
No, Coach Michelle, he has to prove that he's a man now. You want to take care of him? And all these understanding women, I never see anything. Ask the understanding women that are married, what did they see for marriage? They see red, they see yellow, only red. People should continue to help men. They say women are helpers. You want to be providers. Continue.
Hi, Cece. Thank you for being here,
Uncle
sister.
Beno is here too. Uncle Beno is in the comment section.
Hi, Uncle Beno. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Uncle Ben, happy Sunday. Oh, happy Sunday, sir. No, a woman should not take care of a man. That's some period. If you have a problem, go and see your mother, your father, your village people, your uncle, your brothers, your drinking partners, your guy men. Go and see them. Leave people's daughters alone. When they help you finish, they will start saying that you have family, you have this. My mother don't want this. My mother don't want this. Where is your mother when you're broke? Can't she help you? People should get out of here, man.
It's funny how they want you to provide and submit. God forbid.
No, it's not possible now. How will you? I don't even understand. Wait, I have a question. How do you borrow somebody without money, without legal document? Are you a bank? Why will you first borrow somebody? A prince. Why can't he go to his bank and borrow money there? His family is safe. They need flogging, Besides deliverance, they need correct flogging.
And as a prince, you're supposed to be entitled to some properties. How about
I'm telling you, for it to borrow money for family members and this girl's family, besides deliverance, they correct flogging. You put all of them on the floor, you flog, remove madness from their head.
All right,
are they sensitive?
Guys, Luke hasn't said anything yet. Luke, do you want to say anything before we move into the letter?
Okay, I was actually waiting for you guys to finish talking.
Thank you. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you. You guys have said very well, but I want to just say a few things. First of all, let me say this. It's not really bad for a woman to assist a man if she wants to. I think if that man is good to you and the man is down at that moment, I think you can assist him. If your instinct tells you to assist him, that is a good person, and not when you are dating. If people are dating, it's a risk. I don't really encourage money in dating. You guys are dating, you start giving people money. I don't really encourage that. If you are married and your man is down, you can assist him to stand up. The man is a provider. The woman just there to compliment, just there to assist him. And secondly, what happened to the girl, this lady, can happen to anybody. I don't want to, nail her to the wall 100%. You see, there's nobody who's above 419. At one time in our life, we have been scammed. If not money, it can be love. So at one time in our life, we have been scammed. So there's nobody who's above mistake. But this woman and her family members helping the man. Some of you are saying it's juju, yelala. It might not be all those juju. It's normal thing. Some Yahoo boys, some 419, they don't even use juju. Just talk to you. They have this motivational tongue. They have this thing in their tongue. They can talk to you and you just fall for them. So I don't think it might be juju, but it might not be juju. So these things happen to people. It can happen to the man. It can happen to the woman. So I don't want to criticize her too much. It's not really a good thing for her. I think now just get over it and start up again. That's my own. Thank you, mom.
Thank you so much, Luke. And this is for us to learn, because until it happens to you, you always feel like, no, this can only happen to other people. But now, if someone comes to you and start like asking for money, like few months into dating, then you will remember her story and be like, could this be the same thing happening to me? And then you'll be wise about it. So I really hope that this never happens to anyone out there again. So, guys, we are going to transition into our story. Okay, let's put it on the screen. I'm gonna remove this. This is our
Perfect man on vacation.
Oh, what am
Tall.
I doing? Remove. Okay. Okay, good. So, guys, that's the story of the day. Today we are back with the in-laws drama. Let's read it together. Hi, coach. I know you are not going to believe this, but my husband's mother asked him for money to send their youngest child to Turkey. Right now, the only money we have is for the foundation of our house. We are still renting. So he explained this to her. Around 9 a.m. this morning, she showed up very angry, knowing my husband was at work. I asked her to wait until he got home, but no, she just started insulting me, saying that I put a spell on her son, all in front of the children. I finally asked my husband to come home from work as quickly as possible. He arrived and told his mother to go home, but that angered her even more, to the point where she started undressing in our living room, supposedly to curse me. We all left the house and I asked the children to go to my brother's. She is still in our living room, undressed. My husband is begging me not to tell my family or friends. Look, if you can remove that comment so I can see the, yeah, if you can remove that comment so I can get, thank you. So he said he called his uncle for help and we are waiting. I am honestly very embarrassed. I don't know how to handle this. I have done everything, given everything, but this woman still sees me as the devil. I am exhausted. How do you deal with things like this? Okay, guys. So, speaking of entitled mentality, we are from Africa and we all of us can somehow relate to this story. She wanted money to send her youngest child to Turkey. And the only money that her son, the oldest, had was to build his house, not even the complete money to start the construction. And mom was so angry that she undressed, not to curse her son, but her daughter-in-law, because according to her, the daughter-in-law had done junju on her son. That's why he wouldn't give her the money. How do you navigate this? Miss Elise, let's start by hearing from you. How do you maintain peace in this marriage, in this family? Because the moment that you got married to a man, it's not just you and him, but two families coming together. But then you have this mother in law to deal with. How do you set boundaries?
Mm, number one, how does she know they have money? Means
Miss Elise will break it down for you. She would dissect it. She would get deep and she
for her
would
to
bring it out.
come and create chaos, she knows there's money because her son is a baby mama. He's a mama's boy. Mama, we are planning to build. Mama, we are saving. No, my plan with my wife this year, we are going to save and do that foundation. Mama, we bought that land. The land has been cleared, but the money is not complete. Mama, by the end of the month, we'll have the complete money for the foundation. Why won't she bring up expenses when you're a useless husband? This kind of husband deserves flogging. Flogging. Why will your mother know about our financial state? Are you crazy? Is it her relationship? Is it her marriage? See, it's all this nonsense that you people go and create your own problem and then you wonder why you have problem. Her husband is the problem, not even the mother-in-law. How the mother-in-law came because she knows there's money. And she knows she can do drama and get what she wants because the son told her there's money. When they tell men, shut up your mouth. Your relationship between you and your wife, period. You and your wife and God and Jesus. If you want to talk, stay in your bathroom, talk to Jesus. If you want to free yourself, close the bathroom, talk to Jesus. Tell him everything. Must you tell your mother? Oh, my mother, me and my mother, we have a bond. We have a bond. Now the bond don't create madness for your house. You're running away. Where are you running to? He created the problem. He has to solve it. But I don't know if he's going to go and take the money for the land. Because if it's me, as your mother has come, I will deviate the money into a private account. By the time you and your mother solve your madness, you will not see the money. When you ask me, I say the money is kept somewhere. Solve your mother's madness with a craze. Because very soon you hear that he was able to convince me so that we'll stop mama's. I'll call mad people hospital on you. They'll come and carry you. By the time you get it, they give you 2 injections. Your madness will clear. Nonsense. See, this man, I don't know. I don't know who pick this kind of husband from. You have a plan with
I
your
like
wife.
the comment. The mother will dress up and leave when she gets tired. Just
I
leave
say no. She will let her not dress up. Me, I will not.
just leave her in there.
She will not even say my children are not going anywhere. I'll call a mad hospital. When they come, they bundle her, take her there, give her 2 injections. Her brain will. By the time she see injections, she'll say no, 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 I'm fine. I want to go home. She'll go home.
You're not
They
gonna do that to
crazy.
your mother-in-law.
Me, Coach Michelle, you do anyhow, you see anyhow. People, all this mother-in-law. You know why she has been negating herself? Because when she does madness, they'll do whatever she wants. When let her meet the wrong in-law who fix her madness in 1 second. See, somebody have to put a stop to madness. You don't know. When she come and misbehave like this, Mama, what's the problem? Baby, let's call. Call the hospital. They'll come and put her chain, everything. Carry her and go. I say, baby, don't worry. Walk with me. Put her chain. When she reached there, I say she will not accept the injection. Because the injection will make her mad. So she will calm down. She said, no, I'm good, I'm good. She will dress up and go to her house. She will never come to our house again. Mad, you dey craze. So, my dear, in this case, the man is a problem. He's
Oh
the one
my God,
exposing. He's
the
exposing
comments.
his. He's the one exposing his family, and he's the one doing all this thing. So this woman should not even worry. She should just deviate the money from the joint account. She go and create a private account and put the money there. Because from the way I'm seeing things, this mother always have her way. She want to curse, not cursing her son, want to curse daughter-in-law. Mama, you never jam. You go fix yourself in a second. Nonsense. Anyway, let her deviate the money, put it somewhere else. When the husband asks, you say, fix mama's madness. Because our money, this money for our foundation, we're going to build. You here? So we're not doing anything. You look at him. Let him solve his madness with his childless behavior, childish behavior.
I wouldn't say that the man is childish though, because it didn't see that coming, you know.
No, you not see
Maybe
that coming.
mommy has been
Why will you
asking.
take your family economy and go and tell it to your mother? What's wrong with you?
Because maybe he thought that his mom had his best interest at
Which
heart.
best interest? Are you married to your mom? These are the things that make me angry. Are you, your mother? Your mother, is she your partner? Why will your mother on earth know our financial plan? What level now? I don't know. Who train all these boys? A good mother will say, no, plan with your wife. Oh, I don't have to know. It's your plan. You're a man. Take care of your family. Everything, Mama, we have kept 1,000. Mama is not 2,000. Mama is not 10,000. Mama is not 50,000. Mama, hey, praise God, we have 100,000. You they meant. What's wrong with you?
You
It's
know,
not good, though, Coach Michelle. It's not good.
You'll be surprised to know how many people. I'm talking now like in-laws, like parents of the bride, of the husband or the wife, who privilege like their own children rather than your kids, because she's not gonna think like, oh, you have children, you need to build a house for them. Like if something was to happen to you, where will those kids go? No, she's not gonna think like that. She's more concerned about her own children. But so I'm not gonna blame the husband. Like I'm pretty sure he did not see this coming. The man don't even know where to turn. He doesn't even know how to manage this. But Miss Elise, you're saying that you will call like the police, or you will call like the hospital, psychiatric hospital, to come and take her away. We're Africans. I don't think that you will go ahead of your husband and take those drastic measures, because the husband has called families for help, his own family for help, his uncles to come and help talk some senses into the mom. So this woman, she's just gonna be patient, and she's gonna wait to hope that they solve this issue and mama go back to her home. But how do you, like, now what she's thinking, that what is going through her mind now is that, how am I going to live with this woman from now on? Because you guys are connected for life, let's put it that way. So she's thinking to herself, she's wondering, how am I gonna, from now on, how am I gonna see this woman? And she said, I've given so much. That means she has come in this family, she has humbled herself, she has given all the respect that she could give, but she still sees as the devil, because she's trying to preserve the interest of her children. Because in fact, that house they're building is the legacy that they want to leave to their children, I want to think. And because of that, she's being seen as a bad person. How do you go from there? Mama gonna leave and go home, but how are you gonna see mama from there on? But Miss Sibi, let me hear from you. How would you navigate such a complex situation? Is Sibi here?
CB is not here. CB is not here.
Okay, so look, go for it. You are a man. Would you, first of all, would you, like, how would you handle this?
Okay. First of all, I want to say that from this story now, you see, even normally, naturally in this life, if a son has money, the mother will know. That is true. That's a fact. And I don't think from the story that the son was telling the mother that he has money. Let me just straight that point here first of all. If I have money, my parents will know I have money. So them
How?
asking me for money, so they will know because my life will tell them that I have money.
Your
They will
lifestyle.
know. Yes,
Okay.
they will know I have money. Yes, even if I'm not showing it outwardly, they are going to see know I have money. They're my parents. They will know. It's a normal thing. So I don't think hiding it's what the boy was doing. The parents already know that this my son have money, and they're asking for help. To me, it's not a bad thing. They're asking for help. Their son to help their youngest child. It's not a bad thing. But the bad thing here, to me, is from the son. I think when you are married, you are supposed to set a boundary. This is my family. Set a boundary between your family. Boundary. Your parents are not supposed.
You are breaking.
Can you still
Look
hear
like,
me?
yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Your parents are not supposed to override the decisions. And to me, The lady in question, this wife in question, is not supposed to do anything to the mother-in-law. The son is the one that has the issue here. Maybe the son, I can't remember what Mr. Lee said. Maybe the son is a mama's boy. Maybe the son loves his mother too much, like that. That's why the mother is behaving like this. That's where the son did wrong. You cannot come to my house and start undressing like that, start shouting. It's not right. The son has an issue there. To me, son has an issue there, and the son needs to tackle it. There's no need calling uncle, calling in-laws, calling uncle to come and remedy the situation. When the son tell his mother, "This is what I want in my house. Please leave." That's period. Leave, leave. If I want to help, I'll discuss with my wife. I want to help this thing. Two of us have to agree if you're going to help them or not. If your wife says you cannot help them, please stay with it. Just stay with your wife. So to me, if a son has money, the family will know that the son has money. Even the guest, let's twist the table a little. Let's change the table a little. If the guest parents, if the boys in-law were coming that they should help their youngest child, are we going to say these things we are saying now? No. So to me, the boy, to me, is the issue here. He didn't set the boundary from the beginning. That's why the mother was coming to shout in the house, undressing. And that mother-in-law undressing for what? That's too far. That's too far. That's my point, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So it's very important to set boundaries when we get in, especially when, but a lot of men don't do this though. I don't know if it's out of respect for their parents, because for your mom to come in your house while you're not there, she asked you for money. She did not ask your daughter-in-law. And she doesn't wait for you, and she comes and she starts saying things to your wife. I think this is a lot. This says a lot. And we see that in a lot of families. Like when a man is acting in a certain way, his family will blame the wife for it. Now she has done junju of this man because she's trying to preserve their interest. They don't even have enough, because they don't even have enough money to complete the building. They just have enough for foundation. But Miss Elise was saying that this man has revealed to his mom that he had money. And Luke also mentioned something that this is not necessarily true, because if you are comfortable, financially speaking, there's no way you can hide it from your family, because they see it. They see the kind of house you live in. They see the kind of car that you drive. So no need to tell them that you have money or not. And of course, when they call you for money, if you do not provide, guess what? Oftentimes, mama doesn't want to think that her son, her beloved son, is the one not giving her money. She wants to think that it's someone else's child. She wants to think that it's someone else's child that is making her son behave in such a way. Well, now as a lady, as a woman, how do you, and I want us to kind of talk about this, because you guys know my story. You guys know that I live with my mom, I live with my mother-in-law. But I can pride myself on the fact that the way that I have handled myself have set so much boundaries that if my mother-in-law doesn't agree with something that I'm doing, she will go talk to my husband. She wouldn't talk to me, because I like respect. And I handle myself in such a way that when you come next to me, you know you have to respect me. I will never disrespect you, but you know it. I don't have to tell you that, hey, I will not take disrespect from you. So do you think that this woman has done some things that opened the door to her mother-in-law to treat her in such a manner? I see that CB is in the studio. CB, let's hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Coach Michelle, your question is you think the lady has done something.
No, yeah,
That's why
because it baffled my mind that your mother-in-law would talk to you like that. I'm like, you like maybe we can kind of like bring some wisdom to the table that will make young ladies getting into marriages to handle themselves in such a way that your in-law will not disrespect you in such a matter.
okay. Okay, personally, I feel like if the mother-in-law is treating her this way, it could be that the mother-in-law does not like her. The mother-in-law doesn't like her. Sometimes when these women do not approve of your relationship with their son, that's how they behave. You don't need to disrespect them or offend them. They just don't like you because you're not their choice. You're not the kind of woman they see their son settling down with. And um I have looked at this issue critically, and I can deduct that the man is the problem here. He clearly is not grown and matured enough for marriage. He has the brain of an infant. You will know you're grown when you take certain decisions without having to ask mommy. It will be a case of, mom, this is what I want to do. This is my decision. Or, mom, I have done this thing. What do you think? Not, mommy, what should I do? Mommy, what should I do kind of men. So irritating. If the mother-in-law is disrespecting her, that's the husband's fault. I say this all the time, and I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. If any member of your family is disrespecting your wife as a man, they're disrespecting you too. Don't be silly. They're disrespecting you. They're telling you, hey man, you made the wrong choice. You don't have a brain. You're foolish because the woman you brought home is not our choice. When you understand that anybody who disrespects your wife disrespects you, you will protect her. That's why if there's something I've learned from Miss Elise, and it keeps ringing in my head every day, is do not get married into a family where you are not loved. Don't do that, especially if you can feel so much tension. I'm not okay. Let's be honest. When you're getting married, everybody in the family cannot like you. I mean, it's not possible. They might attend your marriage ceremony and all of that, dance with you, but they don't like you. That's very normal, but it should be a very little percent, and definitely not your mother-in-law, father-in-law. These two people are very, very important. If they don't like you, you're in trouble, my sister. I don't care how much you think that man loves you. And to make it worse, if your mother-in-law doesn't like you and your man is not mature, that's a double strike. You are in deep shit, deep one, because the mother can easily influence his decision. This is the kind of mother-in-law that if her son is hitting the wife, she's going to be like, yes, continue. Tell her you are a man. Show her you are a man. Yes. Put her down. Nonsense. She will learn in the hard way. Yes, this is typically, that is who she is. These kind of women forget that they have daughters, and their daughters are also going to get married into another family. They are so quick to forget. And these are the kind of mothers that tell their sons, your wife is not your family member. But when it comes to catering for your mom, I'm your family member. Bro, you go collect. That's why I say, in this case, I have a feeling, I don't know, but I feel like the mother never approved that marriage. They just went ahead, oh, we love each other. Maybe the guy felt like you will grow on mom in the future. Maybe mom will later come to accept that you're my wife. Yes, it's true. Sometimes daughter-in-laws can grow on their mother-in-laws, but
Hi,
honey, that
Sister
takes a lot of
Yinkers.
work. Yes, that takes a lot of work, and it will have to be the man that will make it possible. If your mom is going to love your wife, that's you. You're going to have to make sure that it happens, and you have to do that while you're still dating, while you're still cutting, not not getting married to her, and then she's finding herself in a situation where she's trying so hard not to disrespect your mother, so that the whole world will not come and say, oh, you're disrespecting your mother-in-law. Can you treat can you treat your own mother like that? And then people say stuff like, your mother-in-law is your mother. I get that. My mother-in-law gave birth to my husband, but I'm sorry, she's not my mother, and I will explain why. There are some errands that I can send my mom. Mom will not take it personal. Or even after mom has done those errands, I might be like, mommy, okay, let's take cooking for example. My mom is done cooking. I'm like, I'm not going to eat that food. You prepare another thing. My mom is going to be angry. She will be furious. She might even say some things. But at the end of the day, she'll go into the kitchen and make that food. Why? Because she's my mother. I can't do that to my mother-in-law. There's always
And I
that
think
thing.
oftentimes that's the mistake that a lot of young women make when they get into a family.
Yes, you
I
should
know you
know. You
mentioned
should
that she
know your
probably
boundaries.
you
Even
mentioned that
if you're in a good rapport with your mother-in-law, even if you feel like, okay, mama loves me, honey, know your boundaries. Know your boundaries. Sometimes when you hear myself or my mom talking, sometimes people will be like, is it your mom that you're speaking to? I'm like, hey, don't get involved here. See this
yes.
woman? I know what I can do for her. I can literally catch
Mhm,
a bullet for her. So don't get
mhm,
involved. I don't joke with my mother.
mhm.
Try disrespecting my mother and then you see me in action.
Yes.
Try disrespecting my mother and you see me in action. Let's not. I don't want to take your time, Coach Michelle, but I feel like mother-in-law never liked her. So
But
and
Miss
when your
Sibi,
mother-in-law doesn't like
speaking of
you,
liking, Sibi, you know what? Oftentimes when you get into a family, they will be all excited because I mean their son have found a wife. Who finds a wife finds a good thing. They get all excited. They so oftentimes they will receive you very well until maybe they realize that you are not maybe like a doormat. And then you see people
mm-hmm,
start changing. So maybe at the beginning she accepted this woman, and then what will happen is that we spoke about this here before. I think that show was what I learned by marrying, what I didn't know about marrying an African man. So the thing is that maybe before this guy got married, he was the backbone of the family. He was the one supporting everyone in that family. And now you come and he found a wife and everybody's happy for him. Everybody welcomes you in a family. But of course, they're still waiting for him to continue supporting them until he can't do it anymore because now he has a growing family. He has a kid or two, so he cannot like answer every calls, especially for us living abroad. He cannot send all the children in the family back home to school anymore. He cannot send everyone abroad like he cannot do all the stuff that he used to do before, even though he will want to be able to continue to do it, but he doesn't have the means to take care of his new family, of a nuclear family and extended family. And then what happened? They start accusing you. They're not going to think that this man is not making enough to cover our needs and his new family's needs. But what they're going to see is, oh, since he got married, what did she do to him? What kind of juju did she do on him? How come he's not doing this for us anymore? That's all they're going to see. So these things sometimes happen down the road. So maybe this mama actually liked this woman in the beginning until the money started decreasing. The amount of money she was receiving started decreasing. Now, we were talking about how do you handle yourself when you get into a family? Because you also said that she didn't like her daughter-in-law. But what I'm going to say is that the fact that you don't like someone doesn't give you the right to disrespect them. So I'm thinking that I'm a daughter-in-law. Not everyone, I pretty sure not everyone in my in-law, in my husband family like me. I'm pretty sure of that. They never said it. But again, the fact that you don't like me, not gonna give you the right to disrespect me. How, Miss Elise? Let me talk to me a little bit on this. What are the things that a woman can do when she gets into a family to be sure that they don't cross the line?
Marriage is a battle.
Yes.
All warriors stay married. Weak people leave. So when you get married, have boundaries. Don't go and play understanding. Oh, this girl. Don't go and play understanding wife. Oh, submissive wife. I married a family. I married my husband. Point. I didn't marry his mother. I'm sorry. I have respect for the mother. I have respect for the siblings and family, but I'm not married to them. I don't make love with them. We don't make babies. Okay? We don't share rooms. So my intimacy is with my husband, not with the whole family. Family become two families because we have parents and everything, but they are not part of our family. They are extended family members. Family is me, my husband, and my children, and that's on period. I did not marry anybody to go and be submissive to the mother. They didn't say, wife, submit to the mother of your husband because you married the husband. It's not biblical. The Bible says honor parents. So I will honor parents both sides. I will respect to whom respect is due, I will give it. If you are not responsible, I will not respect you. If you disrespect me, I will show you shege. If you miss your road, I will put you back on track. I will not go and be playing house girl because I marry you, the craze. I'm not your servant. I'm not your house girl. If I go to family house, if I go to family house, I'll behave myself as every other daughter. I'm the stranger. You are the one welcoming me. You will serve me. I will not do cleaning for you. I will not run errands for you. See, I will set boundaries. See, when you see me serve, you the fear. You go when you see my face, you go no say you know they play with this kind of girl. You know the fear face. See all these girls that they go and be doing mumu. I bow for now. Me, when you see me, when I just look at you, you will know that there are wives and there is a wife that has come. Who are you playing with? Don't go and be see, if it's the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself,
I like
the
that.
way you talk,
Emphasis, carry yourself.
the way you carry yourself, the way you respect yourself first. Your dressing, your manner of approach. You don't talk in every subject. You don't talk which not concern you. You don't ask question. You don't answer question that did not ask you. You don't mind business that don't has nothing to do with you. You mind your business and set boundaries. Anybody that bring anything you reset the person. They will know that this one. Then if you go and become so friendly, you start I want to help, I want to serve, I'm here for you. They go use you mop floor. So you have to work on your character, build yourself, know when to talk, when not to talk, know when to answer, when not to answer. There's something they'll ask you, say, ask my husband. Please ask my husband. Simple. Send them. Then they go and ask their brother. Your sister-in-law even should be scared to come to talk to you. Your sister-in-law is not your friend. Your in-laws are not your friends. And they are not your family. They are extended family. So you have to know. See, if you don't create boundaries, they will do you, which way they will do you, will do subject on you. See, build yourself. Respect your husband. Respect your home. Don't be, my sister-in-law, you talk. You make her your friend. You will see. You have something with your husband. Let me call my sister-in-law. You will see. My mother-in-law. Mama, how are you doing? Good. Hi, just checking on you. How is your health? Are you taking your medication? Is there anything you need? Okay, Mama, I will see. I will discuss with my husband. We'll see what we can do. I love you, Mama. Finish. How is your family? Fine. And Mama, you know your son, You're a foolish girl. How is your family, Mama? We are fine. We are fine. God bless you. Boundaries. Don't be overdoing things. Don't be doing like I know I do pass myself. Don't do it. When you set your boundaries, you work on your behavior, you work on yourself, you know how to carry yourself, you know how to respect your husband in public and private, you respect your home, you take care of your home. See, nobody will come in between you and your husband, and nobody will use you to do mumu. This woman that is coming to you, she even come the naked. See, a normal wife self, the mother will not even come and do trouble in that house when the husband is not there. She will wait when the son is there for her to go there, because she know that her daughter-in-law not the center. That daughter-in-law, you cannot just go and be telling her rubbish. because you have set boundaries. If any woman that the family law is not respecting, is either her and her husband, both of them, their head not correct. The man na baby boy, mama's boy. The girl na useless girl where they not trained for home. They not show them how to behave like a daughter-in-law. By the time you behave, they will behave themselves. So, Coach Michelle, marriage is not something you go into and be saying, I do plus myself. I want to please everyone. You please everyone, they will destroy your home. Oh. Remember, people don't care whether you're divorced or married or single. People don't care. If you give them room, they will destroy your home.
They're more concerned about themselves. Like even if
That's it.
mama
They concern
is
on what
more
they can
concerned
get
about
from
herself.
you and
Yeah,
period.
of course.
How you manage after, they don't care how it happened, whether you divorce your brother or not, whether you remember or they don't care. So they will do what is better. So prioritize yourself. Prioritize your marriage. Prioritize your husband, your children first. Every other person will be all right. Have you ever heard that you are abroad, you call people from Africa to send you money for rent or for mortgage?
Never.
You don't really hear that one. Say you
Some
cannot pay
foreign.
your phone bill, $200. Then you call them, hey, mama, we need $200 for this. You have you ever seen it? When you have problem, is you and your husband. So focus on your home first. And all these boys telling their mother things. Luke said the parents will know. See, there's something you should never tell your parents how much you make. Either your friends or your parents or whoever. Nobody should ever know how much you make beside your partner. How much you make, how much you're saving, your next move, what you're dealing with. Those are things that they talk call them say when they know they call them see finish. You can know we have money, but you don't know how much we have. And when you call us, we tell you, Mama, right now we cannot, we don't have. That's a standard. But you go and tell your mother, we are planning this, we bought this land, we bought this foundation. My brother, they will come for you. They will come for you. Your parents are not like, okay, our son is successful, he's making good money. They don't know how much you're making. They will have a number, but they don't know the exact number. Now you will go tell them. Now you will go sell yourself. You go and sell yourself. Oh, mama, I'm making 120,000. My husband is making 130,000. And you know what? They already know how much you're making. When they will do calculation for you. They'll minus your mortgage, minus your electricity, minus. They'll calculate your money for you and know how much you have left and come for it. I'm telling you, because you gave them numbers. Your friends should not know how much you make. Your mother should not know how much you make. Mama, by God's grace, we are fine. Okay, this thing, Mama, this is what we can give right now. But you're making, mommy, we're not making enough money. Mommy, by God's grace, we are fine. But this is what we can give now. Period. Okay, but how much are you guys making now? You are big people now. Be putting some sand for your garden so that you can talk. Don't talk. So if you don't give them the real information, let them have the idea. Let them have the number. Let them guess. But let them not know the exact thing. Because once you tell them, Coach Michelle, you don't enter one chance. And you know in America, they'll bring a calculator for you. Somebody can calculate and recalculate from your card to your mortgage and everything. So behave yourself. Keep your life private.
Yeah.
Let people guess. And you be bold enough. Be a man. Protect your home. Protect your wife. Protect your family. Your mother cannot be coming and causing chaos in your house. Are you man enough? You have to set boundaries.
Thank you so much. You spoke my mind. Like when I asked the question about how do you handle yourself when you get in a marriage in such a way that even those who dislike you will still respect you. And you said everything as if you and I have spoken in the backstage. Because you will see people, they get married and they go like, oh, my mother-in-law, she's my mom. And so, yeah, she's a mom, she's an elderly woman, you have to respect her, but be careful. CB said it here. The stuff that you say to your mom, don't make the mistake. Don't make the mistake to go say it to your mother-in-law, because I mean, at the end of the day, you are the daughter-in-law. Be very careful. And when you were talking, it reminded me of someone that I know. She's very close to me. I shared her story here before, but I didn't say that, I didn't say how close she was to me. The husband was cheating, and she couldn't leave because he is the breadwinner. They have kids. Kids are very comfortable. They live a comfortable life. And one of the things that hurt her so much and all the betrayal. The husband went out and had like 1, 2 kids with the same woman. One of the things that really was very painful to her was that her sisters-in-law were aware and even became friends with the other woman. And she just couldn't like take it. Why? Because she got in that family and she made them her friends. So she felt betrayed twice, not just from the husband, but from the sisters-in-law who were like her best friends, becoming friends with the other woman.
Sister-in-law's best friend. You will see Shege.
So that she couldn't take. I remember talking to her and be like, listen, calm down. These girls, they don't really care about you. Their brother have money and they like that money. Your husband, who's their brother, he has money and they like that money. He's like the big fish in the family. Now he's having babies out there. Those are their nephews. So do you expect them not to go see their nephews? You made a mistake by becoming their friends because now you want to control what they're doing. Now that another woman is in the picture. But if you hadn't become too friendly with them, you wouldn't hurt that much. You wouldn't care about what they do or don't do because they're not your friends anyway. So this gives you to understand that be very careful. Your sister and sister-in-law, they're two different things. And those people, the in-law, they're there for their interests. The brother, your husband, is paying the bills. Now he has another family. What do you want him to do? Turn their back from that other family that he's having? But they still want his money though. So they have to tag along with him. So we got to be careful. You have to be very careful. You get into a family and they love you, sleep with one eye, or be mindful of the way that you appear before them, of the way that you handle yourself, so that tomorrow when they start acting crazy, you don't take it too personal because you have said too much, you have given too much, you have embraced too much. Guys, that's all I had to say about this. I don't know if this man is to blame or not. Maybe he is, maybe he is not. But at the end of the day, I've had some, you know what? I know this couple, when they got married, the husband wasn't in good terms with his mom. So he actually limited how much contact his wife could have with his mom. But the wife came in the marriage and she wanted to show that I'm the good wife. I am the one who will concile the family. So she will go behind her husband's back to get in contact with her mother-in-law, send the baby's pictures, do all of that. And she even convinced the husband to make the mother-in-law to come live with them. And guess what? The moment that the mother-in-law got in her house, that was the beginning, almost the beginning of the end of her marriage. Because somehow, the moment that the mother-in-law moved in, she turned her son. I don't know what she did, but somehow she turned her son against his wife. Like it became like 2 against 1, mom and son against the wife. And the atmosphere became unlivable in that house. So are you going to blame the man? He warned you when you got in his family. He said, stay away from my mom. He said, my mom is not a good person. Be careful. But you didn't listen. And you convinced him to reconcile with his mom. And the mom came, she almost ended your marriage. So I don't know. We also sometimes are to blame by the way we handle ourselves. And this tells you that if you get in a family and there are some things going on because you don't know the depth of what is going on, maybe you should just, stay aside. Don't get too involved. Because we learn from other people's mistakes. So anyone wants to say anything before we call it a day, guys?
Yeah, I'll say if you meet them in trouble, leave them in trouble. Make as if you don't even see the trouble. Make as if, because if you go and do, you want to go and become a Jesus or mediator, They will all join hands against you. You become the enemy. So
And that's
mind
what
your
happened
business.
to
Any
us.
business that does not concern you, anything that does not have your interest in it, don't even pay attention to it. Make
Mm.
as if you don't hear, you don't see, you don't talk. You see those three monkeys? That's the policy in marriage. You don't hear, you can't talk, you can't see. Even if you see the ask you say, what happened? You not see anything. It will not come from you. So mind your business and set boundaries. Boundaries, see. Boundaries. It is well, Coach Michelle.
All right, guys. CB, look, are we good?
Yeah, I want us to, uh, you know, it's not right for people to know how much you earn. I didn't say that actually.
Yeah.
I said, no matter how his son is, daughter is, the parents will know that you have money. But you, as a child, shouldn't tell anybody how much you are earning. Even if you are paying tithe in church, the church cannot calculate how much you are earning with your tithe. It's not possible. You have to pay above it. You can't calculate it. So nobody should know how much you're earning except your wife, because two of you are one. And if you want to help your family members or your wife's family, I think there should be communication. Both of you have to discuss it. And if one person does not go with it, I think that should be, they should come together and talk about it. They don't agree, don't help anybody. Because when you help without the other person agreeing with you, that's when the problem will start. That's when issue will come into the marriage. Both of you have to agree to help anybody that you want to help. Sometimes when I ask help from people, uh, they will tell me that oh, let me tell my wife, let me tell my husband first. And when they tell them, they will agree with it. I'm not very surprised that why are you asking your wife? Why are you telling your wife first? But I learned something from them actually, because it's very, very important to tell your spouse that you want to help this person. Because if they know if they know from the back that you help this person without telling them, it will bring issue in the family, it will bring calamity in the family. So you have to tell them. Now the man has to tell the wife first. If the wife does not agree with it, I think the man should put a stop to it. He should respect her decisions. That's why I love women for this thing. Women have this kind of instinct in them. They know when something is off. That's why I love them. That's why it's good to listen to your wife. They know when something is off. A good man will always listen to his wife at a particular time, because they know when something is off in the family. Just just some men that are strong-hearted will not listen to their wife, and when there's trouble, they start blaming the woman. But the woman told you before that stop, but you didn't listen. So I love women for that, because they know when something is about to go off. So as a man, if she says no, don't do it. Just talk to her and abide by her, or you can beg her. And if she says okay, you can go on with it. But if she said no, respect her decision and don't do it. That's my take, man.
Thank you so much, Luke. CB, do you have any final words before we call it a day?
Okay. I think we've said. Can anybody hear me? Because I was
Yes, we
kicked
can
out of
hear
the
you.
studio.
No, we can hear
Okay.
you.
I think we've said pretty much everything. I'm going to say this. As a man, please, before you marry any woman, make sure that um your mother is in love with her. Let me put it that way. And then it's your job to
Do you know that
protect.
there's some mothers who will never let go of their sons?
The son has to find a way to let go. Don't be tied to your mother's apron strings.
No, I'm saying
Find
that
a
the
way to
other way
let go.
around. The mother will not want to let go of the son, maybe because of what she's benefiting from him when he's still single. There's some mothers that find it very hard to let go. And that's why even when
Um,
when the man is married, she still wants to come in there to control, because a lot of mothers are very controlling.
No, if you're a mother out there and you're finding it difficult to let go of your son, you're a bad woman. You're a bad mother. I'm not missing words. I'm not apologizing, but you're a bad mother because
That's
parents
true. That's true.
naturally are supposed to leave something for their kids. And if life happens and you are unable to leave something, your son should find a way to establish you. You should come up with a plan so that it does not disturb his home. Because if you don't have this mentality that when you get married, your wife and your children and your immediate family are your priority, you are not ready to get married, please stay single or you marry your mother. You either stay single or you marry your mother. My father taught me that the day he got married to my mother, that was the day she became his immediate family. His sisters and his brothers, even his dad, when his dad was alive, became his extended family. My mom became his priority. The kids, myself and my siblings, we became his priority. When you have this mentality, you will know where to look. It's okay. Love your parents. Take care of them. I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of them. That's okay. If they are not financially set up for life, take care of them, but have a plan. Have something put in place that will take care of their finances and their allowance. Don't come and like the other day we were on this show and somebody was like, I'm going to build a house for my mom because she has suffered. Hello, your mother is supposed to suffer. Your father is supposed to suffer. That's their responsibility. They gave birth to you. You didn't ask to come into the world. They are meant to suffer. Don't come and tell me because she suffered for you. And then you use that my mother suffered for me mentality, and you ruin your own home. You don't know what to prioritize. You don't know that your children's school fees comes first. You're going to buy a wrapper for mama because mama suffered. Hello, what are you saying? So that's why I keep saying, if you don't understand these things, you can never be happy in that marriage, because your wife will not be happy with you. She'll be looking at you, okay, how can I be in a rented apartment? My husband is building house in the village. That's not wise. That, in my opinion, that's dumb. Your family comes first. It's just like the story we read the other day. Mama is lying down on the bed, kids are lying down on the floor. What kind of a grandmother are you? How about to cuddle your grandkids and you guys just manage on the bed? What's wrong with you guys? And what kind of parents are these? The entitlement mentality is so much, and they end up frustrating couples. You don't give them time to bond. You are always there. Look, you can care for your child and your daughter-in-law from afar, from your son and your daughter-in-law from afar. And if, as a man there, if you don't know that you are supposed to protect your wife from your family, you are not ready for marriage, sir. My dad said something before he died. I'm sorry, I'll keep saying this. So he said, the day any family member disrespects my mom and he's aware, that family member will not come to his house. See you eternity. You are not coming. Because you disrespect my wife, you disrespect me. And when he was saying that, his eyes were wide open, I knew he meant it. Don't come here. He said, okay, if they do it behind him, they might get away with it. But doing it in his presence, bro, sis, you are no longer welcome into my house. You go away. My mom was like, no, you cannot say that. And he said, I've made my decision. Nobody comes to disrespect my wife. And that's
I
on
like that.
period.
I wish
When
a lot of men would learn that, would be like that, would think like that.
And yes, vice versa too. As a woman, please do not let your sisters come and talk shit about your husband. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Don't let your sisters come and talk nonsense about your husband or disrespect your husband in any way. You are meant
Yes.
to protect your husband from your families too. If you see that your mom is about to do something, hey, that will piss your husband off, please take charge of the situation before don't allow your husband to have a what's it called, don't allow your husband to start exchanging words with your mom, or your husband don't put him in a position where he has to start telling your mom, okay, mama, I don't really like it when you put the remote on the chair, please, I don't like it. You should be the one to school your mom before she comes to your house. Mommy, my husband doesn't like it when the remote is on the chair. Please, when you come, please do not leave the remote on the chair. Even your mother will respect your husband when she comes in. She will know that this is not my house. This is not my husband's house. This is my daughter's house, and this is my son-in-law's house. Let them know that treat treat your look, love your parents, but treat them like visitors. That will help them to know that they are not staying there permanently, especially if they are not living with you. They come, they visit, they go. Let them come play with their grandkids and go. And sometimes send the grandkids over to them. Please protect, please. Oh, as a woman, as a man, protect your spouse from your family. That is your duty. If you don't have this mentality, please do not get married, though. Don't come and tell me, she's my mother now. What do you want me to
The
do? God
church
forbid that
say
I'll never marry
amen.
that kind of man. I will never marry a man that will say, she's my mother. What do you want me to do? Or you now say, just take it that is your mother that treated you like that. I will tell you that my mother will not treat me like that. Maybe one of these days when we're having a show, I'll talk about respect and how my dad schooled me on how respect should be, irrespective of who that person is. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, CB. Thank you, Miss Elise. Thank you, Luke. And guys, in the comment section, you are the real star. How do you guys like our new studio? All right.
It's nice. It's nice. I want to say something before we go.
Yes.
Okay, please. I just want to tell everyone, please, when we come in like this, we should try and like the show, please, and also share to our Facebook page, our WhatsApp, our Facebook groups, please. It helps the algorithm. Please, please, please. The views are very, very small every Sunday. Let's do more. Let's do more for Coach Misha, please. Let's do more for her. She's trying for us. Let's try and share. Let's try and help her. Thank you very much. I really appreciate what we are doing. May God bless you, ma'am. May God bless you, Miss Elise. God bless you, CB. May God bless every one of us. Merry
Bless you
Christmas in
too,
advance.
Luke, my brother.
Amen. Yes, guys, please. Like especially when you share like on WhatsApp status, a lot of your friends will click on it, like your Facebook story and some groups, please keep helping us. So we have how many more show before the end of the year? We have one or two. One or two more show. I would tell you a little bit more about that next week. So, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for being here today, and I hope that we helped someone. God bless you. We'll see you next week with another letter from the heart. And if you yourself are going through some things that you would like for us to talk about it, you know how to get in touch with me or Luke or CB or Miss Elise. Just send it to us inbox. We'll bring that here and we will not even call your name. And just so that you can get some new, fresh perspective on the matter, right? Because when we talk like this, we all learn. And I really hope that we helped someone today, guys. God bless you. Take care and goodbye.
Goodbye, ma. God
Au
bless
revoir,
you, ma.
Mama.
Amen. You
Good
too.
night. Bonne
Good
nuit.
night. Bye.
Imagine a world where borders are no barriers to love. Welcome to African Abroad Date, a platform for Africans living in the US, Canada, Europe, Australia, and beyond seeking meaningful connections. We've been in the business of love for over 5 years, helping millions find their match. We offer a community where you can search for potential partners based on location, profession, and more. Our profiles are verified, and we provide options to maintain your privacy. Our mission: to help you find lasting love no matter where you are. Sign up today at www.africanabroaddate.com. Bid loneliness goodbye. Let love cross borders, because with African Abroad Date, you're never alone.